guys, welcome to my channel. I was gonna say back to my channel, but most of you guys probably aren't subscribed or something, I don't know. So welcome to my channel. Today it's gonna be like a pretty chill video. I got my blanket, I'm all cozy. We're gonna be eating Chipotle, which I'm so excited for. Oh, ignore this trash. I brought them because Chipotle is like 40 minutes from my house. Like, not 40, like 30 minutes from my house, and so I didn't want to drive all the way to the other side of town without like a reason other than just wanting to get Chipotle. Ew, the way I say Chipotle is literally so gross. I cringe every time I hear myself say it. So enjoy me saying it 50 million more times, because it's gonna happen. Whew, kind of nervous. Okay, so I asked my brother if he wanted me to pick him up food, because yesterday he said that the other day he said there was nothing to pack, so he had me pick up food for him. And so I did the same thing today, so I got him some he ordered it and I picked it up for him. And since his school's right near the Chipotle. But today I really want to just like chill, have a chat with you guys, and eat some food. I've been craving this for literally like 2 or 3 weeks. And it looks so good. Oh my goodness. But yeah. So I saw a video recently. Oh, but before then, I'll just say what I got. So I just got white rice, black beans, chicken, and lettuce. Like, it's kind of like really simple. But yeah, I'm kind of a picky eater. But yeah, so I just wanted to come on here and chat. I saw a video by Samantha Maria about being introverted, and I really liked a lot of the points that she brought out and a lot of the things that she talked about and some points, and I feel like I was able to relate a lot with it, and I have a lot of thoughts and stuff on the subject because I am a very introverted person and quite like shy and everything, and I just feel like sometimes when you are a bit more introverted, you can feel like very alone, because I feel like not that there aren't a lot of introverts in the world, but there are a lot of extroverts. And I really like, she said in there that this world really is made for extroverted people, and I have to say I feel like that's 100% true. Oh wait, let's take a first bite. First, pray. Let me pray before. Yeah. This is so good. Okay. I have my little sloth blanket that my mom got me. It's so cute. But yeah, I feel like this world really is made for extroverted people. I'm gonna leave her video listed below too, so you guys can go check it out. She did like a little try to get ready with me. But yeah, I just feel, oh my goodness, sorry guys, this is literally so good. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. I just realized I have not eaten breakfast. It's 12:29. So this probably tastes like extra better. Like extra good. But yeah, so like I was saying, I feel like being an introvert, it really has a lot of advantages. I know when I was younger, I hated that I was like that I was a lot more reserved, and it was, and it still is, but I've worked on it a lot, like opening up to people and being able to really just be myself and be more like who I am. Because when I do meet someone new or I'm around a big group of people, I just feel like I can't really be myself. I'm a lot more quiet. I don't really say like what's kind of like on my mind, and it's really hard to kind of like let that guard down. And for a lot of time I literally thought that it was just me, that there was something wrong with me, but no, like it's just, that's how just some people are. And yeah, so that's why I really want to make this video, because I feel like a lot of people can relate to this. And yeah, so I have a few kind of things on it that she talked about in her video that I wanted to chat about. One of them was she was saying that you can be a complex type of introvert. Like, you can still put yourself out there, but be introverted. I remember she brought that point out, and I really like that because it's so true. Like, there was a time before where I was really, really shy. Like, when growing up, I was an extremely shy person. Like, literally to just have a normal, like, simple conversation was such a struggle for me. I remember one time when I was like 12, I did this like what was it? It was like this construction, and I was helping out with like the carpool, I guess it was, shuttle thing, and just to ask them on the 5-minute drive, like, oh, what, like, from taking them from the car to the construction site, just to ask them, like, oh, what is, like, your job, or, like, what are you doing, literally took me the entire 5-minute ride, it was, like, 5 or 10 minute ride, to work up the courage and work up to be able to ask that simple question. Like, it was so hard for me, and I remember when my friends had moved to go and talk to the other girls, or to their, like, ones around my age and stuff, it was such a challenge. Like, to go up to someone was just so difficult. Like, I could be like, oh, hi, how are you, but, like, not to just, like, go and have a conversation. Whereas now, it's still hard for me. Like, if I see some people talking, I'm not just gonna, like, go up and be like, oh my god, hi guys, like, and interrupt their, like, conversation. But I have really tried hard to go and put myself out there more. And you really can't be complex. Like, just because you're introverted doesn't mean, you know, you can't, like, just go out. You can't put yourself out there. Yeah. But I guess I want to talk about some of my struggles being introverted. Because I feel like no matter what, if you're introvert or extroverted, there are struggles, but there's also a lot of advantages, you know? Like, for instance, work. Oh my god. A lot of jobs are definitely more extroverted kind of jobs, you know what I mean? She said that a lot of times she didn't get a job because she was a bit more introverted. I've only had 2 jobs before. I worked at American Eagle, and then I worked at this like Italian kind of like restaurant. It was really small. So at American Eagle, I honestly loved that job. Like, I had such a great time there. Like, the managers and everything were so sweet. I loved the workers and everything. In the beginning, it was a little tough. You know, I think a lot too because I didn't really know much about the brand. Everything was so new. And then talking to so many different people. But eventually, you know, I did get the hang of it. I think the hardest part for me was to just, like, go up to people and be like, hi, what are you guys looking for? Like, that kind of thing. But I think what really helped is in the beginning they did put me as a greeter for a lot. So I was just mainly just greeting people, and then most of the time I worked there I was on the register, cash up, and then I would also, like, walk around the store, help people out. But so I quit that job because it was just too difficult with school. And when I graduated school, I wanted to go back, but it is like a 30-minute drive, and to drive all the way across town on minimum wage just, it didn't make too much sense for me. So I found a job like 15 minutes from my house, had the perfect schedule. It was awesome, you know? So I was like, I always told myself, like, oh, I can't waitress, like, I have trouble talking to people, like, I'm shy, how am I going to go up to a table, like, that just gives me so much anxiety, because I get a lot of, like, social anxiety, But I was like, you know what, Rachel, like, I was doing a lot better with, like, working on my shyness and everything. I was like, you know what, Rach, you got this. You can do this. So I applied. I got the job. First they wanted me to start out as hostess. I did that for a bit. I actually really liked hostessing. It was, like, pretty easy. Like, honestly, if they would have kept me on as a hostess, I would have been really happy. So I literally, right, you guys, I only worked there for 3 weeks. And then, so I did hostessing, like, 2 shifts. Then they started training me. I was trained for, like, 3 shifts. Mind you, my shifts were all, like, 2 to 4 hours. Because if people weren't really coming in, they would just send me home. And so they were like, okay. So my final week, I worked Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. On Wednesday, they were like, okay, so you're going to have someone shadowing you. And that made me feel a lot more comfortable because waitressing it was really outside of my comfort zone. It, like, really was. And then also, I hadn't gotten really used to my managers or anything. Or, like, a lot of the people, like, I felt, some of the girls that worked there were actually, like, complete sweethearts. So nice. Just the manager, yeah, I was having a very difficult time with that. And then I think also because when I was hostessing, like, I didn't really talk that much. I just tried to do my job and, like, to do a good job on what I was supposed to be doing. But yeah, this is going to turn into a ramble, but you know what? I'm going to go off topic a bit. Guys, this is a mukbang too, you know? Guys, homegirl was so annoying. So, the first, like, 2 weeks or anything, I would go in, and I would stand there and ask her, like, oh, what am I doing today? Because she wouldn't really put it in the schedule, like, what I was supposed to be doing. So, like, she was hostessing, and it would be, like, actually training. So I was, like, super confused, and so I would stand there, she was like, don't just stand there, like, you know, there's, like, things to do or whatever. And I was like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, sis. That's why I'm here waiting for you to stop chatting so that way I can ask. But no. And then, so, when it was going to be my first time waitressing, one of the other waiters was supposed to shadow me. Well, they were like, okay, I'll do the first table, and then you can do the rest, right? There was a snowstorm, like, a day or 2 before, so no one really came in, so they just sent me home after, like, an hour. So I didn't even get that training I was supposed to have. Then the next shift they had was Friday and Saturday, and they didn't have someone shadowing me that day. So, and also, they put my first time waitressing on the busiest days, Friday and Saturday evenings. That was literally so tough. I did make a few mistakes. Like, I forgot to charge for 2 glasses of wine. And I accidentally sent the salad and the meal at the same time. So they're getting cooked around the same time. And then I made one other mistake. Well, it wasn't even my fault. The lady said, was it a Caesar salad? She never told me she wants the vegan Caesar salad. Ro was caught before I had given it to her. And so, literally though, guys, this place was so unprofessional. So unprofessional. So then, alright, I leave. The first time I made a mistake, guys, I was literally in my car crying. Like, I was so upset. I was literally crying about freaking salad and wine, and the manager was so upset at me, whatever. And it's just like, I'm not 21, so I don't give them the wine. I asked her if she can give it to them. Then she was like, okay, we'll do this. And so if I forgot, I had to go and put it back into the system for their second glass. Because I charged them for the first glass. Then, she calls me out in front of the customers. Made me feel like trash, and so that just like kind of set me off for the rest of the evening. Like, I couldn't. Then the next day, that'll happen. So then I go and I look for the next week to see like the schedule. Like Sunday, I think they would put it up Monday. I saw I wasn't scheduled. I was like, oh, okay, whatever. Like, it's fine. When I worked at American Eagle, I didn't work every week and stuff. You know, it's whatever. It's chill. So then the next week comes, and I look, and it's not saying like something's incorrect when I try to log into the scheduling, the app that we see our schedule. And it just keeps on saying something's incorrect. So I put forgot password or something. First off, I went into my email to make sure I had the correct email. Went in, it said, email not found. And I was like, what? And so I made sure everything was spelled correctly. So I texted my manager and was like, oh, hey, like, I tried logging into the scheduling app. It says that email is not found. I was just wondering if it's like a glitch or am I fired? And she was like, oh, I'll call you later. I was like, okay. She never called me. And then a few days later, she texted me this whole long message. Let me see. I think I have it. I'm going to find it. I could not believe I got fired through text message. Not even, you're supposed to fire someone in person. She didn't even bother, like, calling me. She literally fired me through text. I thought I'd be able to see it on my iPad. Okay, here we go. She was like, hi, Rachel. I hope you had a good Christmas. I already said before that I don't, whatever. She said, I'm sorry I haven't gotten back to you sooner. I don't think you're the best fit for, I will say the place, because I don't care, for mozzarella fellas. But you have so many awesome qualities that I appreciate and value. You're going to do awesome things, and you're such a nice person. Thank you for your time, and good luck on all your future endeavors. Your check will be at the restaurant today and the rest of the week if you want to come get it. And I said thank you, whatever. I forgot what I said back. Yeah, and then she texted me, oh, that actually the check is going to be through direct deposit and I don't have to come in. Homegirl literally fired me through text. What kind of establishment does that, first off? Yeah, and then when I went back in, like, literally the looks I got were so rude. I went to go eat with my friends there. Because also, I honestly really like their chicken parmesan and pasta. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I really like it. It's so good. I mean, it's $17, which is, like, really expensive, but it's so delicious. Wow. So, we went over there. Literally, like, she didn't even really say hi to me. And this was, like, a bit after. And she did recognize me. Like, she did say, like, hi, how are you? And then the hostess girl that was there, that she had also, she was there quite a few times I worked. She was like, and I was like, okay then. You know what, guys? I'm literally here, like, buying your food after we're with me. Like, also, I just want to say, literally, okay, I understand I made some mistakes, but when I was talking to some of the other girls, they made the same mistakes I've made, and worse mistakes, too. So, I just, Also, some stuff I didn't really like, there was, like, I understand, like, going and helping out others, but some of the people, they literally could handle their own tables, and they're forcing you to go out and take the food. No number, like, how they number the tables was also so confusing, because there's no numbers on there. And it's just, like, they can handle their tables. Let them wait their own tables. I don't know. It was whack. But yeah, kind of glad I was fired. I didn't want to quit. I was like, I just need to get the hang of this, but I see waitressing is just not my kind of thing. Especially like just going up to tables and everything too. Like I was just so anxious the entire time. It was not fun. Wow. I just went into this huge rant. I realized the whole point of this was to be talking about being an introvert. I feel like I had a point, but I don't remember it. Also, I'm upset. So I wanted to get the chips and the queso for this, but I ran out. I didn't run out. What am I talking about? I was too broke to get it. Oh my god. I'm so dumb. I should have gotten the chips, and I have queso at home. But yeah, honestly, that's one thing I have to say. There's some things that are going to be a challenge for you when you're introverted. I feel like I'm saying this word so much, but whatever. But it's not a weakness. Like, I viewed it as a weakness for so long. Growing up, like, it was just something I hated so much. But I honestly feel like there's so many strengths to it. Like, I was reading this article, or I was looking at it. It was like 8 things or something that, I don't know, something about, let me see. Oh, the surprising benefits of being an introvert. And one of them was they make quality friends, which I have to say that is true. Because me, I know it takes, okay, sorry, we're just reading that. But for me, I know it takes a while for me to open up and be myself. Well, some people, you know, they don't stick around long enough to get to know the real me. Which is something I have to say too, because, like, I know, I don't want to sound like I'm complaining. That's why I'm kind of stopping a bit. But, like, I just want you guys to know I'm not, like, complaining or being like, wah. It just, I feel like a lot of people can relate to this. So, I hope no one gets offended if you're watching this. Oh. For me, being in big groups, I literally hate it. Like, if I make an event, like, say I'm going to go ice skating, yeah, I will invite, like, all the young ones from my congregation and stuff, because I don't want anyone to feel left out. Because I know I hate to feel left out, and I'd hate to do that to someone else. But say if I just am really in the mood to hang out with friends, like, big groups is really, really tough for me. Like, I've always just had, like, a few, like, friends, but it was never, like, we never really did, like, group things together, because some of them would live, like, kind of far. But say, like, right now, I do have, like, a group of friends, and I love them and stuff. It's just, like, a little difficult because they all are they're all, like, extroverts or, like, more extroverted than me, and, like, I love to hang out with them, but it's just, like, sometimes, like, because it's a group, and it's not, like, one-on-one, like, when I hang out with someone, like, one-on-one, it's a lot easier for me to open up, be more myself, and really, like, form that friendship. Whereas always hanging out with them in a group, it's so difficult. Like, I still feel like it's been, literally, we've been all hanging out since, like, since, like, December of last year, I would say. Like, November, December of last year. And I still feel like I can't completely be myself around them, which really just, it stinks. Like, it sucks. Because I really want to. But it's just so hard. And sometimes I feel like, you know, it's not something I can just, like, choose. But yeah. And sometimes, you know, not everyone understands. Like, one time we were making group plans, and someone was kind of annoyed because I was like, yeah, I don't want to do something in big group because I was already having anxiety that day. I just know, like, I don't do that well in group situations. Like, I love to go to parties and stuff, and I will hang out in big groups, but, like, sometimes, you know, like, I'm just not up for it. Like, it takes a lot of energy out of me hanging out in groups. Like, and I'm just talking about, like, a group of, like, 5, that's normally what I hang out in, and that's a lot for me already, and, like, to do an even bigger group, like, it's a lot. Like, my goodness, guys. So, you know, like, when I'm home, I'm normally, like, in my room and stuff, like, to myself, like, recharging, because, like, your girl cannot be around people all the time like that. I will go crazy. That happened to me. I was in Jersey for my grandparents' 25th anniversary party. Guys, literally, so my mom has 7. Mom's the youngest of 7, right? I would say it was literally 5 of them and their families all staying in one house with 1 full bathroom and 1 half bathroom, 3 rooms. I was sleeping in their formal living room with my cousin. We were sharing an air mattress. Literally, everyone was everywhere. And then so the formal, like, living room is, like, right in front of the dining room. The guy stayed up to, like, 3 in the morning, so I could not sleep. Literally, and then they all started, like, playing pranks on each other and stuff at, like, 6 in the morning. They woke me up because they weren't considerate. Also, it took, like, 5 hours for me to finally be able to shower. Literally, I was so mad. Because I was supposed to shower first, but everyone was like, oh wait, let me use the bathroom first, let me use the bathroom. And then they were like, you're going to be the last one to shower because you take too long. But yeah, the next day I was literally a crying mess, and I was like, could not handle being around anyone at all. Like, all I wanted to do was cry and everything because I didn't have, like, for a few days, a moment to myself. Because, like, normally, say I'm staying at someone's house and I do have to be around people a lot, and if I feel that needs, like, I need 5 minutes to just be by myself and to chill, I will, like, go to the bathroom. Like, even if I don't have to go to the bathroom, like, I will just, like, sit on the floor or something and, like, be on my phone and just, like, have that little, like, me time that I need, and then go back out there and be with everyone. But I didn't have that because, like, you'd go to the bathroom and second you're in there, people were knocking on the door asking you to get out, so it was, like, no time for me to be myself, and then I was sleep deprived, and that was just, like, not a good mix, my friends. Yeah. But a lot of people have told me, though, I think it's because I am a lot more quiet. Well, with other people, once you really get to know me, guys, I don't shut up. Like, I actually love to talk. I ramble a lot, too, mainly when I'm nervous. But yeah. But since around, like, most people, I am a lot quieter. A lot of people have said that I am a really good listener, and they just feel, you know, some people tell me they feel, like, really comfortable around me to, like, open up. And, you know, reading stuff about about introverts and stuff, that's just, I feel like that's a good quality that we have. You know, this kind of like a thing, you know, like, introverts are, like, good listeners and stuff, which I totally have to say, like, I definitely agree with. Yeah. Oh my god, guys. What is your, what is it, Breyer's, like, personality test? Mine is INFP, I think. I'm pretty sure I'm INFP. Or is it INF? No. I think my cousin was INFJ. I was INFP. Let me see. I think it might be in my photos. They have my bag, guys. I don't know. I don't have it on my iPad. That's annoying. Okay. Wait, let's see. Do I? Oh, yes, I do. Actually, yes. I'm INFP. It's mediator. Let's see. Talking about personality things. Let's talk about that. But I got distracted. Okay. We're going to talk about these bullet points from this article. It says, 14 truths about being an introvert that mainly introverts will understand. Okay. This is basically, says here are 14 things about being an introvert that can help you understand what it means to be one, or they'll sound familiar if you are one. And this is from Susan Cain. Basically, it's from her book. It's in her book, Quiet, The Power of Introverts in a World That Can't Stop Talking. Illustrates how today's world has created an extrovert culture. The ideal is to be sociable, loud, bold, and it is so because it resonates with how most of our interactions are nowadays. Which, honestly, I agree with that so much, and that's why sometimes, I feel like very different, because most people are really, really like that. Sometimes I think, oh, I wish I was more like that, but honestly, guys, I don't know. I don't think so anymore. But it says, we are bold and loud all day on our social media. The corporate environment favors a golden boy/girl who wins over investments with daring ideas and charming personalities. But it says, what about the other side of the spectrum? About introverts, the people who choose a quiet evening at home instead of a large social gathering can obviously be equally capable, strong, and successful. So what does it mean? It's not the stereotypical notion of the shut-in, that is for sure, which that is so true. Like we said earlier, you can be a complex introvert. Like, you can still be out, put yourself out there, be a bit more outgoing, talk to people. Just because you're introvert doesn't mean you have to, not want to talk to anyone all the time. You hate people, you only want to be alone. No. I do like to be around people. After, a bit of being by myself, I'm I need to go out. I need to go and be with and hang out with someone, One thing it says here is, that they function better working alone than working in a team. And I like how they say it's not about being a team player. It's about what can help them produce the best possible results, and working in a team while it's distracting. That's true. I feel like when I was a kid, though, I did really like working in teams, but that is kind of true about working alone. Yes, being quiet does not mean having nothing to say. That is so true. I feel like I have a lot of opinions and a lot of things I want to say about certain topics. I think I know I just get nervous to say it, and sometimes I don't know how I want to word it, and then when I kind of figure it out, the conversation has already moved on. Because a lot of this was this person. It means that one simply enjoys being quiet. I'm the opposite. I don't mind a nice comfortable silence, But I love to talk. I don't like being quiet. Which I think is why I've always kind of struggled with being shy, being introverted, because all I want to do is chat and talk away. But it's just very, very hard to do so, This is true. Oh my god, I literally love to do this. But I also feel like it's kind of like a small town kind of thing, too. Because there's not much to do. But it says going out in coffee shops with your book, work, or music enjoying that perfect little state between sociability but without interacting. Yeah, I know a lot of times when I like go out with a friend, we'll just like go for coffee and like hang out. It's like very chill too, which is also something where like if you guys are worried, if you are an introvert and you want to go and hang out with someone but you're kind of nervous, it's, I feel like something kind of chill like that, going and getting coffee. That way if you do feel nervous or don't really know what to say, you can just like drink your drink, or if you got like a little pastry, like eat. So that way it's like you're eating but you're also thinking of like what you can say. Also bring a trusted friend with you. Like someone that you feel really comfortable with. Like my best friend, she is more extroverted, so I typically would like bring her. That way if it's kind of awkward, she's there to talk. Oh my god, excuse me. She's there to talk too. This is so true. It says introverts choose who they connect with very carefully. And when that connection has been made, it runs deep. Some people can be all depth instead of breadth. I don't know what that is. And that is perfectly okay. I don't know what that word means. Let's look it up. What? Ah! Look up. Okay. Okay, whatever. I feel like that's very, very true. Like, I know there's some people like I really, really want to be friends with. And, you know, like once I get comfortable around someone and I'm friends with them, like I really care about you. Like, you know, like I want your best, and like I am looking out for your best intentions. So when something does happen and say like I lose a friend or we're no longer friends, it's just something that it hurts so much because I don't make friends easily. I don't have many close friends. So when I do lose a close friend, ooh girl, ooh, that stuff, it hurts. Okay. Never mind. I saw this one. It says, a trip alone to a foreign country or another city is not scary. Not to this girl here. I'm literally, no. I'm just, because I'm terrified of getting kidnapped, I'm just like, no. I like being alone, but sometimes in public settings, I don't like it. Like, I just feel very awkward. But I think that's also a bit more like a social anxiety thing, so I like to have someone that I'm comfortable with me, you know? This one. Being the observer in a group. Honestly, yeah. Oh my goodness, guys. This Chipotle is literally so good. I've been upset. And I didn't feel like I didn't get to say everything I wanted to say. I'm kind of repeating myself. But you know what? I could chat. You guys. Yeah. I just want no one to think that they're alone. Or that because they do feel a bit more like awkward out socially. They're not even awkward, because not everyone gets awkward. That's just me. I get very awkward. Not to feel like you're the only one, because sis, bro, there are a ton of us out here. We're here for you. And, you know, it's not going to feel like that forever. You soon just grow to, like, love that. And it's not a weakness. Like Samantha Maria said in her video, like, it's not a weakness at all. There are a lot of benefits. And one of them that I really liked is making, you know, really good connections with, like, your friends, being a good listener. Like, even, like, I liked how, what she said in her video, like, coming up with, say, better ideas. So, for instance, like, work or something, if someone's like, oh, you know, like, we need an idea for this, instead of just saying whatever first thing comes to your mind, like, you take a moment, you think about it, say it, you know? And just those kinds of things, like, it's just, those are good qualities to have, and I feel like you also learn a lot of life lessons because you do take a step back and you think about things and you observe more, you know, like in group settings, everything, you observe how other people act, you see the mistakes they make, and that's always a learning curve too, because sometimes I know a lot of people say like, oh, you have to learn from your mistakes, which yes you do, but also if you can learn from other people's mistakes too, that's even better, so you don't have to go through that same trouble. I feel like those are also things that, you being an introvert, you observe a lot more, so that it saves you from a lot. As long as, you know, I'm not even just talking about being introvert, also just being shy, not letting being shy completely like consume you, take over, like let it hold you back. Don't let it hold you back from anything. Try to like work through things and to get a bit out of your comfort zone sometimes, because that is going to be good for you and a learning curve for you. For instance, like when I did waitressing, that was something that was so outside of my comfort zone, but I feel like I did learn a lot and made me a bit more confident in what I can do. So yeah, I'm just gonna eat this last little bit of my Chipotle. I'm surprised I actually ate this whole thing, but then again not, because I didn't eat breakfast. Okay, I wasn't talking for that long. Oh, that little piece of chicken looks weird. I was talking for like literally like an hour or two, but it's only been like 30 to 40 minutes. Oh my god, guys. Oh, it's so good. But yeah. If you guys, right. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I'm really trying. My goal is to have one video a week. What day is gonna go up? I don't really know yet, so hit that notification bell so you can know what day. I'm trying to decide what day is best for me. And yeah, what kind of videos I want to film. So if you even got this far, let me know what kind of videos you like. Yeah, I really enjoy kind of like a bit get ready with me's. Like I really like mukbangs. I don't know, I feel like there's so much less pressure than when I'm doing like, say, a makeup store or something. Like, I don't know, I just feel so like chill today and very chatty. And I have my blanket here. We were chilling. Yeah, I really like this, you know, we're just like just out here chilling, me and you. Hope you enjoyed your snack if you're eating something and watching this. But yeah, hope you have a great day, and sorry for me rambling. But yeah, bye. Oh my god.